Hey, Sarah. I'm happy to see that I can see comments. My last live, I did not see comments at all. I'm just waiting on Rachel. How's your day going, Sarah? I actually had a really hectic day. It has been alright. Give me 1 second. I'm live. I got to take my daughter with me to work today. We got to explore the whole Capitol here in Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. We got to tour the Capitol building. It was a lot of walking. They got to do all sorts of different science things. We got to go on the roof. We got to go into the Senate hearing area. We got to go into the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania. That was really neat. It was really busy, to say the least. But it was fun. It was definitely fun. As long as I'm a part of the state, I definitely would enjoy taking my kid with me again next year. I had so earlier when I first got home, I was sitting out here and I had a honeybee land on me. I was terrified that it was going to sting me. It was interesting. But yes, my day was fun. It was definitely fun. Chaotic, but fun. It's saying that I'm adding Rachel. I don't know why it's taking forever. I don't know why. I want. Okay, something's going on. Something's going on with this video. Give me a moment. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. What? Rachel, it says it's adding you. I don't know if it's really adding you, but it says it's adding you. Do you want me to close it and then just restart a live? Put it in the comment?
Do we do it?
I think so.
Yay!
I don't know what's going on, but I also just got a notification to the reminder to be ready to start my live. So I don't know if anybody's seeing it besides Sarah.
I don't know, because I was in the event page and it just said starting soon.
This is what happened to me on my South Live that I ended up doing in like 20 minutes because I couldn't see comments and nobody knew what was going on.
That was me. I messed it up. Sorry. That was my fault.
Okay.
I swiped because I was trying to fix something, like the volume on my phone, and that was me. I sorry. Oh, hold on. I need to get my cup.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know. I think it's a Facebook thing right now. That's what I'm going with.
Me too.
Because even on Crystal's live for Whoa, this last one she had, I didn't get the notifications until the last like 10 minutes of it.
Oh, that's what Sarah said too. How weird.
It's,
Yeah, I didn't get the one that said like the live had started right now either.
or the only 3 here that I know of. Does it
I
let you
just
send invites to anybody on in here? Because the only thing it lets me is to say invite members to watch, and the ones that I sent the invites to are the ones I'm pretty sure that participated last time.
it just connected you to my Bluetooth behind me.
I heard my voice. That was weird.
Scared the shit out of me. Hold on. Hold on. That I was like, huh.
That was
Sorry.
weird. Funny, but weird.
Why am I hearing stuff behind me? Hold on. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. Hmm. It's me. I figured out what I'm doing. I'm trying to move the thing so I can see comments, and and it kicks me out of here. That sounds like it was fun though, I suppose. I don't know. It says 2 people.
Yeah, it's me, you, and Sarah. That I believe.
Hello. I just had this realization that I'm making all these funky faces, and this is in fact going to be like recorded. So you're just gonna see me be like,
Don't worry. You get to see me at the beginning making funky faces and a lot of more funky faces when I'm trying to see the screen to add you.
sorry.
It's okay, because I have to do it outside because I didn't want you guys listening to my kid screaming in the basement playing her Oculus with her cousins on the other end.
I had to like sit for a second with what you said because for a second I thought you said playing with her peasants. And then I was like, wait, no, her cousins. Cousins. I have like a delayed, like what my brain hears.
So, okay.
Sorry, me and my infamous blowtorch. I don't make creme brulees really that often anymore, but I sage the heck out of my space.
I have not tried my hands in making a creme brulee.
It's so easy. It's so freaking easy, and it tastes so much better than the stuff you get at the restaurants. I'll tell you what. Promise. If you like them, I will send you a recipe.
Send me a recipe. And then I have to find dishes that can go in the oven.
I may have burnt my new fabric with the heat of my shell. Mm.
Give me one moment. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Oh, I can. Oh, that's so much better.
I was killing 2 giant mosquitoes.
If my lash starts falling off, y'all mind your business.
At least you can put on fake lashes. I cannot do that. I can barely
Look at my baby.
get my hair to stay normal.
Oh. Well, so I just slick it back when it's not doing what I want.
I don't have a hair tie, or my hair would be up right now.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
It says we have 1 viewer. And I'm really wondering if anybody can see it.
I can check, but it's going to kick me out again.
I know.
I didn't get any notifications. Like usually for the lives that I like sign up as going, it'll send me a notification like your live is starting soon, and it didn't say anything for this one.
Nope, I got a notification saying, reminder, be ready to start a live video at 7 p.m. for What's the Tea on Tarot. And when did that notification come? That notification came in at 7:05.
Up to you, ma'am.
I mean, I can go out and do it again if you want me to.
I don't know. Didn't we like invite everybody?
I thought so. If I go out, I don't know what's going to happen with this video.
Yo, no say.
I can try.
Do it. Live on the wild side. Is anyone in here still? No. Oh, what happened? Did you? No, you just paused, ma'am. Nothing really happened when you left.
Okay. Well, it said resume when I came back. Okay. It says in the group that I am live.
Okay.
And yes, we did invite everybody.
Okay.
So we can proceed if you'd like, just to get started. If anybody hops on, they hop on. If they don't, they don't. That's pretty much what I did with the Salve Live, and then just went back and read the comments as they came in.
Cool beans. Sounds good.
It's the only thing I can come up with.
Sounds good. Let me grab one extra stand in a second.
You're good.
And hold on. Nope, not that one. Not that one. Yes, that one.
That's pretty much what I did, and then just talked and answered questions. Though I feel like everybody just like swarmed in after the live ended, and I got bombarded with questions.
I bet.
I'm responding to Sarah.
I bet it like sent some delayed notification.
Probably. I think everybody realized it as soon as it was posted to, because I posted it to the guide right away.
Oh, fair. Fair. Okay.
Because if I don't, I forget.
That is. Hold on. I'm zhuzhing my table around.
You're A-okay.
Yeah. Facebook is a love-hate thing for me. You have cards today?
It says that it's live on the page.
All right. Well, it'll do what it is.
It is what it is. We just will proceed.
Yes. I'm just pulling out cards that I was thinking of when I was putting the notes together. Actually, here's one of those things where it's going to pop up like what the definition is not what I see. I'm sorry, did you have cups or cards? Did you have cards today with you? Yes.
I don't have my notes though because I was avoiding getting hit in the head by a fist by accident.
Oh, were they doing what is it? Well, that's Oculus. But Anthony, my oldest, he plays Gorilla Tag, and he broke his controller and bruised his hand. He like
My
busted his
daughter was bleeding the other day because she punched our beam in the basement, the beam that holds up our house. You know, big old white beam. She just soccer punched because she can't see it, and it was a hard punch. And she was in the game punching another monkey because they called her cute.
because they called her cute.
Yep. She's something else. He doesn't like the flirtiness. She says it's gross.
Gamer
She's
girl.
9.
Gamer girl, I understand. She's like, I'm just here to play. Y'all are weird. Okay.
And then it's worse when her and her, well, what, 3 other brothers are playing at the same time.
At least with Anthony, it's just Anthony. Where is my tentacle?
We almost got hit by my daughter's controller because she always forgets to put the wrist straps on.
Mm-hmm.
And when she hit the pole, one of the million other times that she hit the pole, she hit it that hard with the controller that the controller flew off and went flying past us. Yeah. She had to stop playing for a little bit after that.
That's
But That is a dangerous, dangerous tool. So that is why I do not have my notes in front of me.
That's fair.
Usually I also have my computer too, but it's dead.
Oh, I have to get mine fixed. I've just been on my phone because it's cracked. Okay. I have my card examples that I was at least thinking of. And ciao. Sorry.
Nope, you're good.
Lord.
I actually want to show the meanings of the Nightmare Before Christmas cards from the book with my examples because it fits what we're going to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
I actually really like how they describe them in the book. It actually is really neat.
Awesome. Well, this will be fun. This will be like a chit chat amongst us. And if anybody pops in, oh, look, Patricia.
Hello, Patricia.
There goes the universe. I just have to remember to not swipe that way because I will exit the chat. How are you today? You got your cards together?
Yeah. Bear with me. Hello, Patricia. How was your day? Sorry, it's really hard to read your comment because it's in white and your shirt collar's white and I can't see it.
Or just me. Freaking chilly here with storms rolling through and was my daughter's tracking me all day. Oh.
I had my kid in Harrisburg all day, the capital of Pennsylvania. If you watch the replay from the beginning of this live, you can hear me tell Sarah all about it. It was a blast. And I'm pretty sure I'm sunburnt.
Sorry, random.
Nope, you're good. Go ahead.
What?
You were looking at your cards.
Oh, I was just like, because the devil has never popped up when I'm doing a reading in this one.
Oh, I like that.
Devil card. I don't know. Sometimes people get like squeamish about the devil coming up, and I'm like, yes. More so because the devil to me is just like the curtain is opening. I love it. Let me know when you're ready, man.
All right, bear with me just a moment.
Y'all don't mind me doing like funky dances and stuff right now. I'm actually in a pretty good mood today. Which means I like dance and sing, but I'll spare y'all on that. Pretty sure I hear somebody wrestling alligators on the other side of this wall. Yes. I am in a really good mood today, Sarah.
I feel that. It's been a really long, fun day.
I feel like I look like a witchy pilgrim right now. Okay, but the sweatshirt is cute. Oh, shoot. Look, it says nocturnal, and it's a bat.
Go ahead and start, my love.
All right. So, today we are going to be talking about reading your cards in depth and obviously announcing the next session, lesson. I still don't know how to call those, but we'll talk about what the next thing is in the tarot partnership. So each of us, I guess to start, will go off looking at the cards from an in-depth perspective means that you're not just going off what the book is, you're going off your own insight, what your intuition is. So I will pull, I like this one. So within the Empress, it depends like what you're asking, but let's say I'm asking, what do I need to look out for tomorrow? The Empress to me is, she's a nurturer, but she's a little more watchful. Whereas like if you look at the Emperor, he's sitting on the throne and he's ruling. The Empress is more like behind the scenes, very watchful. She's still like a queen, very like in her own energy. But it's why like looking at the cards themselves are very important. You will also look at like what other imagery is in on the card. So to me, when I'm reading the card is what is the energy of a card overall. So like the Empress again looks very happy. You see the cups on here, which to me when it pops up, cups are very emotional or very emotional to me. But let's say you're looking at something like the Nine of Swords. That's a very somber note, right? It's nighttime, it's dark. Almost looks like swords to me are very like obstacle-y sometimes in this context. So you see like a lot of challenges. We have a cage up here, right? So looking at what the imagery is first is very important. So when you're going into in-depth reading, pay attention to what draws your eye first. Is it colors that you see? Is it numbers that you see? Let's say for me, something that's big with me is angel numbers. So if I see, I pull 3 cards and it's 444, that to me means that there's something within the angel number that needs to go to the recipient. So it's not just the meaning, it's colors, scenery, obviously the numbers, what is occurring like in the card, right? So is it the bird is bound? No, in this one it's flying very freely. Again, the background, or when you first pull the card, how do you feel pulling the card? Do you feel sad or do you feel excited? Not so much for me, but I know sometimes people get like smells pop up for them. One that is big for me is like song lyrics. So I pull my cards without music on, but when I'm flipping over my cards, I have music playing and I pay attention to like what lyrics pop up. So we really want you guys to go in depth with your intuition and delving deeper into the card. Don't just look at what the meaning is in the book. That builds your connection to your deck, because again, each deck is going to tell you something different. So let me see if I have 2 of the same cards up here.
I do not. I can tell you that, but I can.
So I have 2 up here. I have, well, it's the 3 of coins, but it's still the 3 of pentacles. This is my what I do for my love decks, but this one to me, when I see 3s in this one, is more about the decisions that are going on. So at the heart, this is a matter of love. We might have like some snakes to be mindful of, or maybe this is some shedding that needs to occur. If you take this path, there's lots of like death or destruction, right? So it's being mindful of how you balance that relationship is what this card will often tell me. Where if I'm looking at something like this to me gives more of like a celebratory vibe, right? So I
Yeah.
pull different things based off what the imagery is. That's what we really want you guys to focus on this time, is not leaning on the book, leaning on yourselves, leaning on your intuition, what you pull. That's kind of what today is. That's what I do. What do you do before I take over this whole live?
Well, you're
Sorry.
good. You're good. I actually am right there with you on that. I'm the same way. Here's this. Sorry, I'm losing my voice now. Bear with me. Story of my life. This is from my Nightmare Before Christmas deck. We have seen these quite a bit of times. This is my sun card. It is not your traditional sun card. When I look at this card, I can see there is happiness. I get the feeling of happiness. I get the feeling of joy, but I also can get the feeling of gloom. I like something's hovering over me. Something isn't coming in quite clear. Losing my voice. I apologize. Let me get a sip of my drink.
Yes.
Uh, anyway, I know, hey, you can see with the lights, they're all lit up. It's all pretty. It's bringing in, that's where the light and the happiness is coming from. It's these clouds that you can see. It's more of a gloomy feel. But then when you look at it on the death card, I don't get the same gloomy feel. I actually love this card in this deck. This is one of my favorites. You can, it gives me the path, it makes me feel like a path, a journey, a reopening. The gates are, yes, they're closed, but I can see that my path is right there. I'm almost at the gates. I'm almost breaking through, ready to start something new, something that's going to come my way, and I know it's coming. The moon gives me hope. I'm a huge moon person to begin with, and when I look at a moon, I feel the immediate relief, relaxation. I feel rejuvenated, happy even. Um, and then in this deck, I pulled actually one of each. Don't hold me to what each of these stand for because I can't remember from the traditional deck to this one off the top of my head. But I pulled one of the from the set of candles. Yes, mother.
Your daughter
Needs what?
okay, Noah got her on the phone asking her to look up, or not on the phone, on the Oculus, asking her to look up the freaking game called Scary Baboon. And she can't find it, she's only getting a blank screen, and I don't know how to do it. But she's getting really frustrated right now.
You have the app on your phone, right?
No.
Okay. She's gonna have to wait a minute. I'm sorry, guys. She's gonna have to wait a minute because I'm in the middle of something and I can't just go onto the app and download it.
Lives, ma'am.
Kids. Kids drive me nuts. I love kids.
It'll be
Anyway,
fun said.
it's my son asking my daughter to play another game that she doesn't know and doesn't have. Story of my life. Anyway, so each of the suits. This one is from the candle. Is candles. Actually, it is. Hold on, my Roman numerals. Bear with me. 4 of candles. I guess I could have just counted. Oops. Anyway, 4 of candles, and then I have. Is that 9? 9 of needles. Yes, 9 of needles. Imagery is completely different from what a traditional deck looks like. Here's the 6 of presents and the 8 of potions. And again, like you can look through this one's in a graveyard again. Look at you can see the difference between the death card to the 8 of potions. I mean, they're a little backwards now that I realize the camera's how the camera is. Anyway, this one has a lot of light feelings, but it also, you can feel doom. You can feel,
Push it a little bit closer because I'm just seeing the
sorry,
sides. No, you're.
I dropped something.
I think too, that's why it's so important to just trust off like your intuition, because that's not the generic like cups, wands, pentacles, and swords, right? So if
That's why
you,
I wanted to use this deck,
no, I think
because
it's
it's
great.
not.
Yeah.
And actually, I'll tell you what they are by reading the book real quick, if you give me a moment. I think they tell you. Understanding the deck, major, minor. Okay, if I have, okay, so the potions, candles, needles, and presents represent it in order: cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. So potions is cups, wands is the candles, needles is the swords, and the presents are the pentacles. Yeah, I actually had to read the book because I don't go off the traditional meanings with these cards. But so now that that we know that, look at the difference. You can see from a traditional deck how untraditional they really are, and why going off your feeling of the card is a really good idea. It really enhances. Sorry, I dropped my card. It really enhances the read and the connection of the energy that you're working with.
Mm-hmm.
And to get the best read and give the best answers to somebody, the best way to do that is by really channeling and honing in on their energy and being able to read everything off the card, from the first thing your eye catches and how that made you feel, to the colors on the card, the on the deck and how that made you feel, to the picture, the first part of the picture that you see and what that made you feel, how that looked to you, what popped in your head when you seen it. Did you get a scent? Did you get a certain feeling? Did you hear something? You know, those are the things that make a read more emotional, more emotional and more connected to the person you're reading for.
I think too, paying attention, well, at least for me, in what order did those things appear to me? Because to me, um, that tells me the order of importance of like the messages that are coming out.
Yeah.
Um, so I will try and get all of that information out, and then I will kind of like decipher um, what's going on overall. So I will look at the cards individually, and then I look at them overall. Like, is there an overall theme of like cups, which that's very like emotional, or pentacles, which is very materialistic and like, to me, is like earthly things, um, finances, things like that. Or is it wands, which is more like, I call it like movement, and I guess it's because I have one that's very like fierce. The page of wands in one of my deck is very fierce, but to me that's like your creativity, your creations, right? Because what do we use wands for? We use it to create, we use it to make magic.
You
um
said the page of wands.
yeah.
Here's my page of candles, which is wands.
I love it. And I love that. Hold on, let's see if I can find the one that I like in my deck.
I
Um,
I actually love this dude. He's like smiling, he's cool, he's neat looking, he's different.
let me see if I find, hold on.
He's a happy little dude. And actually, Sarah, I just read your comment and I'm actually trying to find your favorite card in my deck as what it looks like in my deck.
Oh, the
Because you said about the imagery, and that actually reminded me of how you can compare your cards to mine.
Are we looking at Two of Cups?
Yeah.
Oh, but this is the ones that I think like in my wand sets. So they're very like
I
fierce
love
warrior
that.
energies. This one is the one that always like these two always stand out to me. So
They're so
like
pretty. Okay, talk about typical oh my gosh bad news cards that people automatically assume. Here's my death card.
the boogeyman was chill. He was just very misunderstood.
See how that's a whole different feeling, especially if you know the series. Well, the movie. If you know the movie, you know he was a jolly old feller that loved to play a lot of games of Doom and fun.
Mm-hmm. I do have a good example too of looking at your cards. I have the five of cups here, and so again, this deck I use for my love readings. So the hold on, so you can see it a little bit better. Obviously, the theme of cups, which is very like emotional, and if I'm looking at this from a love standpoint, even in the cups, there's a heart that has a sword in it. So that to me is talking about like heartbreak or defeat within whatever dynamic you might be seeking out. I also have roses, which in love to me talks about a love relationship. The color might talk about the different aspects, right? Is this a red rose is like very deep, passionate love. Pink might be more of like a like to me, or maybe not as like fiery anymore. When I see like pearls or any kind of treasure, talks like about you're trying to stay focused on these treasures, but the relationship as a whole is very chaotic, right? So we obviously we have the cups here, but we still have a sword here. So like looking at the card as a whole, what are you pulling from? Not just like what the traditional meanings.
Two potions equal to 2 cups. Completely different feeling.
I feel like that deck would be hard to like read. Like I need so much like imagery. I need like a lot going on. I want busy. That
See,
I feel like
honestly, it's not that bad.
I
It's really
don't
not. It depends on what kind of read you're doing, though.
I don't think like bad. I just think like more challenging and like really tuning into what are you hearing? What are you seeing? What are you smelling? Like what's going on?
That's
Yeah,
why I like it. It makes me think more.
love it.
Oh. Mhm. I have to run in the house real quick.
You're fine.
Can you take over? I need to grab my charger or we're not going to have a live no more.
No, we're all just gonna sit here and be quiet. No, I'm just kidding. Does anyone have any questions up until this point? Or anything that you would like to add? I guess the main thing in this one is that we really just want you guys to focus on your intuition. That is, I mean, I know we talk about it in kind of like every live, but there is so many places for you guys to get the traditional meanings that we want to give you guys different avenues to reading and things to pay attention to. What I like about Two of Cups is the positioning of the card. Like what color is facing up or above the other and what the colors could stand for. 100%. I like, this was my learner deck. So I will, but like each suit has a different like background. So again, water to me is always like very emotional. Then we have like the swords as air. Pentacles is earth energy. And what's the other one that I'm missing? Oh, yeah. Wands is fire. So I like these cards on a learner stance because it'll kind of help you learn the energies of the different suits. Oh, I messed these up a little bit. That's okay. Which can be helpful, like understanding the overall feel of cards. But again, that's why I like the very busy cards. I like to be able to have like a lot to pull from. I like options. So that just to me makes reads much easier.
I get that. Don't mind me. I'm trying to not make my phone fall.
Please don't die. I'm mixing up decks right now.
Okay. There we go. Now I'm good. Sorry about that, guys.
You're
But
good.
I needed my phone on the charger. And that was a lot of work to put my phone on the charger.
On the charger. I just thought of the video about the little boy. Charlie, it hurts. Oh.
Charlie bit my finger.
Does anyone else have like different ways that they might connect to their cards or different things that we might not have gone over that you guys pay attention to when you are reading? And if you're not here now, just
Put it
pop it in the comments.
in the comments.
Yeah. Again, sorry, I'm ridiculous today. Not a second. My thing kind of lags, but sorry, y'all. If we just don't get your comments, we're sorry.
At least I
Facebook.
can see comments this time. I could not see them on myself live. There was one person watching the entire time. She commented. I did not see her comments until after the live ended.
Me.
I was so upset. And not at her. I was just upset with Facebook at that point.
Where I put that?
What's next on the agenda?
Okay. Well, next we've kind of covered that in different ways that you might be able to go in depth into your cards. I guess just real quickly, for those that are maybe not so familiar, but so you don't just jump directly to the book, I will go over the element correspondence with the suits and a few of what they might mean or what you can pull, but again, use your intuition. So cups, the element that's tied to it is water. Usually those cards rule over emotions, intuition, instinct, and love. Pentacles are grounded in the earth element, and the ruling things with that is physical world or material things, resources, finances, and health. Wands are grounded in the fire element, and they usually have to do with willpower or creativity, creation, passion, and inspiration. And then last we have swords. The element tied to those is air. It rules, or what might be attached to that are ideas, thoughts, communication, conflict, and decisions. Those are some things that you might pull, but if you pull other things, cool. So next we want to jump in to what is going to come up if you do participate in the partnership program. So if you have already been in the partnership program, thank you so much for hanging out with us this first time.
It was great.
And we appreciate y'all so much. If you decide to participate with us, round 2, the reading that we'll be doing is another 3-card spread. This one will be what you're partner's current body, mind, and spirit situation is looking like. What we mean by that. So when you're pulling for body, things that you can either ask specifically, or you can kind of just let spirit do its thing and see what you pull. But again, the focus is intuition. Don't just jump to the book, please. So for the body is, how are they doing physically? Are they tired? Are they charged up, have good energy? Are they currently doing well, or are they needing some time for physical rest? I think we do have to be mindful in like the information that we give out. Just please make sure that you are being mindful of group rules. So you can't specifically do like financial things, just a general overall vibe that the person has. We can't give specific financial, legal, or health advice.
There
So
you go.
just general overall, what's their vibe? When it comes to their mind, how are they doing mentally? What are they consciously dealing with? What blocks might they have unconsciously? What are they putting on the back burner? What's negatively impacting them? Just their overall state of mind. For spirit is, how are they doing spiritually, of course. Are they overall grounded? What are their physical, how are their physicals currently impacting them? Like, what are they manifesting through those things? So if they're in a very like blocked, tired energy, like what are they manifesting? What advice does spirit have for them in regards to their spirituality? Those are some things that you could ask, or again, just see what you get. Does anybody have any questions on that? Oh, we'll give it a couple seconds because I know my questions always lag. Sorry.
No, you're good. I agree with that.
I don't see anything. But as always, if you have questions, pop them in the comments and we'll answer.
Get back to them.
Yes. So for the next session, we will put signups up after this live, and they will run until Sunday, April 28th at 11:59 California time. Names will go out April 29th, and you will have until May 13th to complete one read with your partner. I'm going to give you the secret word now. The secret word for this sign up is Picasso, because I learned an interesting fact. Pablo Picasso used to use tarot cards to get inspiration for his art.
You told me that today, and that was the coolest fact ever. I am a huge art buff, and I did not know that.
Same. No, but that's a whole lot of tarots for this. Yay! I'm so glad, Patricia. I'm so excited for you. It'll be wonderful. So now I will kind of go over a few of the rules just so that you know. So obviously you have to sign up on the post. Please be mindful because sometimes we put extra directions in there. So just make sure to read.
Read the whole post in the entirety. Please, 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 please.
Yes.
We don't want to see us having to be a little mean and flag you from this time around because you didn't follow all of the directions from the post in its entirety. And we don't want to do that because this is supposed to be fun and exciting and something to look forward to. I know I really enjoyed my partner this past time. I feel like a friendship is forming.
Yay! I'm happy for you. So after you do sign up and names go out, you will be added to a group chat. We use this so that you guys can openly communicate. I know one of the members from this last one, she gave us lots of cool information. We've done a couple icebreakers just because, you know, this is a new thing and sometimes chatting with new people is weird. So we try and do some of that, and we communicate with you guys just like how is the week going? Have you guys done your reads yet? Things like that. Again, this is a new program, so we're still kind of like adapting and figuring it all out.
Seeing what
Um,
works, what doesn't work.
yes, and always taking your feedback, because this is definitely a group effort, and this is really, yes, it is for us, and we get lots of cool things from learning from you guys, but like we want to make it something that you guys want to participate in and that you guys enjoy. So all the feedback is very helpful.
Mhm.
If you do not complete your read, so you have 2 weeks to complete one read. If you do not complete your read, you automatically are not allowed to sign up for the next round. If you do not complete your read 3 times, you are no longer allowed to participate at all, because it is no fun being the only person to work on the group project. All pairs are random. So even like me and Cheyenne, we are in on this. It's random. We use an app or a website.
Yep.
So there is, if you continuously participate, you might be paired with somebody that you've had before, but we will try and make sure that you have somebody new. If you happen to have any like issues that you don't want to address in the group chat, you can always feel free to message one of us. We're always open. If we can be helpful to you, we're totally there. As soon as you get your names, you are more than welcome to message your partner. You guys can either do the reads via like the Facebook
Video chat.
webcam thing. Yeah, thank you. You can do the
I got
video
you.
coming in clutch. You can do the video chat or just messenger. Whatever you want is up to you. We're not gonna like tell you guys to go message your person. Pretty much as soon as you have those names, run with it and be free, you little wildlings.
Mhm.
Once you do your read, please make sure that you give your person honest feedback, because this is really here to develop our gifts and our intuition. So if they did really good, tell them that. If you need more clarity on something, tell them that. If something didn't completely resonate with you, tell them that. And it's cool if later down the line it does resonate with you, tell them that too. Hey, it didn't make sense at that time, but you said that I was gonna meet somebody named Bob. And then all of a sudden you meet this person named Bob, and whatever it is, just tell them. Because even like some of the more like experienced readers, like we all get in our own head sometimes, and it's still hard to tell people things sometimes. So just getting that like confirmation is very helpful to us. It's not here to make our ego bigger. It's just like we're human, and it feels weird to tell people things sometimes, like their Aunt Cindy is trying to like communicate with them, and you're just like, I'm not saying that. So
Yeah.
sometimes getting
Yeah, I feel
feedback
that.
helps. That's really all I have. Again, if you guys have any trouble, if you do decide to sign up and you have any trouble at all, please feel free to reach out to us. We're here to be helpful in any way we can. This last session seemed to be really cool, really chill. Seemed like everybody was getting their read done, no real problems.
It was definitely a blast. I seen everybody engaging.
Yes.
Oh, and please, 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 I just want to stress it. Do not put the secret word in the comments for those who are going to watch it on the replay, and those of you who are with us now. Please, 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 please do not put it in the comments.
Dang, she's saying it to you, so it's real. Don't do it, because automatic ban.
I do not want just anybody to do it, because then they don't know what they're doing, and that defeats the purpose.
Plus, then they won't know the reason why, and that's just, I thought it was a really cool fact. Sorry.
Yeah, that too. I think that is neat. I love Picasso.
Same. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, how do you get rid of back pain? I can't see. It was me.
Sarah just.
You moved, I could read.
Oh, sorry, it was my pilgrim collar, isn't it? I'm sorry.
It's because the lettering's white,
I know. Wait, hold on.
which is stupid.
No, I mean, it makes sense. I will be mindful not to wear my witchy pilgrim sweatshirt again. Sorry.
Though I love it. It's cute. I went full nerd. I'm wearing Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
Awesome. I don't see any questions. Any
No,
comments? Anything? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Just kidding. You can always comment later. Sorry.
The next live, I will have to share with everybody my new cup because I forgot to
Yes.
bring it down.
Boo.
I got me and my mom matching ones. Well, they're sort of matching. We just got opposite colors. We're happy you got to be here too, Sarah. Thanks for chatting with me at the beginning when it was just me and you.
You're always wonderful energy, Sarah.
Always, always. I enjoy chatting.
I swear to God, she's like Gaia reincarnated.
Gives me a little spunky Freya vibes and a little Bridget too.
Fair. Okay, I'm gonna hop off if there is no more questions
You're
or anything.
welcome, Sarah.
And y'all are awesome, and I'm really looking forward to this next round. And I hope this information helps you. If you have any other suggestions for, well, anybody, put it in the comments.
And if you ever have suggestions on what we should cover next, always open to your guys' suggestions.
We do have
So,
and we are more than happy to add things. So
sometimes we have to think last minute because we forgot to communicate. So suggestions are always welcome. Keep that in mind, ladies. Other than that, blessed be, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you.
bye. Have a great night, y'all.